All right, I'm not sure how much camera cut off. I don't know if it got hot, but you know that back then it was the same thing going on back then. So all kind of wickedness happening in those days. So, you know, when Noah finally seen the Most High bring that judgment after he'd been out there warning them, and the scriptures call him Noah a preacher of righteousness, man. They tell you that in the book of Peter. Noah was known as a preacher of righteousness, man. Meaning just like you see us out there on the highways and the byways, you see us out there warning Israel about the Most High's judgment, how the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is about to come back, and the Lord's he said the slain of the Lord should be many. We sit out there and warn you. We tell you that, look, don't believe the hype. Don't think, they say God is all love. He said, yeah, he loves Israel, but then it also said that the Most High hates Esau. Then he said he hates the evildoer. All right, and then King David said, do not I hate all your enemies with a perfect hatred. So just as much love as you think the Most High got, he got just as much hate as well. Heavenly Father is perfectly balanced. He's not going to create us with a emotion, all right, or something that he doesn't have. You understand? Like, here it is, we can get mad and angry, but the Most High don't have that attribute. Nah, the Most High got all the attributes, man. All right? He got all the attributes. The Most High is nothing to play with, man. And see, and that's what they've been teaching and pushing down your throats. And what they do that. Esau been doing that purposely to try to, to keep you away from your power. All right? So that way you won't take the prophet serious when we come out there and tell you that this is the last go-round. All right? So that's why the Lord said that he's going to come as a thief in the night. Because a lot of you Jakes are sleeping, man. And a lot of you still are not getting prepared. Here it is with the beginning of the pandemic. Jake got serious for, the first month, right? Because they said they never seen nothing like this ever happen. And reality hit in that, nah, nigga, you got to stay in the house. They shut down. They canceled Christmas, man. All right? So to speak. They shut down the school years. They canceled all these jobs. People got laid off, so forth and so on. But then now things started, different phases of them reopening things. Then Jake started, business as usual. And that's why Yahweh Shai said, so should the coming of as in the days of Noah, so should the coming of the Son of Man be, because when Yahweh Shai come, they're going to be doing the same thing just like during the time of Noah. He said they was giving in the marriage, they was, basically partying, doing the same thing. Then you have all hell breaking loose too, because Yahweh Shai said that as well. In Luke the 12th chapter, man, that what will he if the fire's already kindled? And you see the fire, you got insurrections all over, uprisings all over the place from within, even over in Russia, which I won't be surprised that the United States got their hand in that, in that whole situation over there in Russia, because that's what Esau does. The United States do that, like with Syria and all these other different coups that were formed. The United States through the CIA, they set up different plants to get people charged up to sit there to go and take over, start this anti-government stuff so they can go in there and back them and then take these people's land and take control over their mineral resources. But meanwhile, when they get their hand caught, they use a thing called plausible deniability, which means they're held unaccountable. But which now, according to the scriptures, that proves further that they're the devil. Because when you read Zechariah 11:5, it says, whose possessors slay them. Speaking about us, the nation of Israel, it said our possessors, meaning your possessors are the people that own you, that got you in slavery. So it said, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. That's plausible deniability. And they'll sit there and tell you, it wasn't me, I didn't do that, or that wasn't us, or wasn't that bad, or now they're saying it didn't even happen, it was migration, immigration, however you want to say it. They got different ways that they try to spin it. They basically deny their activity in destroying the nation of Israel, even to the gentrification that they're doing now, the genocide, the abortion clinics, the eugenics program and everything. They sit there